Hello all, welcome to my channel Step by Step. In this entire section, I will be guiding you through the complete HTML roadmap. I will tell you what are the things required in HTML, what is HTML, from where you can get started with HTML, and how much time it is required to learn HTML. So in this entire session, I will be resolving all these answers, and by the end of this video, you will be confident enough to get started with HTML. So we will see what are the things we should learn to become pro in HTML, where HTML is used, how many hours will it take to learn HTML, and also can I get a job only using HTML. All this we are going to see. Before getting into this, let's understand what is HTML. Now, HTML was created by Tim Berners-Lee in 1991. Now, if I take a simple analogy, now if you want to talk to your friend, if you want to tell something to your friend, you need one language. To communicate with anyone, we need one language. So, similar way, computers also need language to understand. So whenever we are creating any website, it needs language to display the content, to display whatever it has, it needs one language. So in that case, HTML is used. HTML is nothing but it is a markup language. Markup means we are having multiple tags, and using that tags we can display the content in our web pages. So it is nothing but it is a standard markup language used to create and design document on the World Wide Web. So basically, suppose if you just want to create simple form, for that what headings you have, what paragraphs you should have, what input fields you should be writing. So all that structure is done by HTML, and HTML will be treated as backbone in creating any website. Without HTML, you cannot create any website. You cannot give any layer to your website. You cannot give any stylings to your website. Without HTML, you cannot do anything in your web pages. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hyper is nothing but linking multiple web pages. Now if I show you an example of Amazon website, as soon as I open Amazon, I am having this home page displayed. So whenever you are visiting any website, the first thing what you can see is called as home page. So this is our entire website. Inside this, we will have multiple web pages. Now here when I click on fresh, you can see the URL is changed and I am redirected to this page. Inside this, I will be having multiple content. Maybe when I click on this, I will be redirected to another page. Here I am having all this content. So inside one website, we will be having multiple web pages. So to link that one, we use HTML. So hyper stands for that, linking multiple web pages in our website. And markup is using multiple tags. Now suppose I am having heading. For that we have heading tag in HTML. You want to display some paragraph. For that we have paragraph tag in HTML. So using all those tags, we will display the content in our web pages. So hyper is linking multiple web pages. Markup means displaying the content using tags. So basically, this is how HTML will be working. It is a markup language used to create and design documents, giving structure to our website. You can take any example. You can take an example of car. Whenever car is built, first they will be making a blueprint, that is structure. They will be giving some structure in a paper, and later on they start constructing that. And that car will not be having any functionality, and also that car will not be having any colors or any design. It will only be treated as a structure. So first it will only be a structure. By looking at that structure, we can tell it is a car. So similar way, HTML is used to give structure, but we cannot do any stylings. We cannot add any behavior to it. Only for structure purpose, we are going to use HTML. But without HTML, you cannot create any website. So it will be treated as a backbone for all the websites. HTML will be describing the structure of a web page, and HTML tells the browser how to display the content and what content will be displayed. How to display the content in the sense, let me show you again Amazon website. Now inside this, here I am having logo, here I am having some address, this is text bar, then again here I am having some data. Below this I am having all this nav bar, then again below this I am having some content. Here I have one simple heading. So all these things, you can see all this content, I have image, I have this button, all this thing, it is done by HTML. Basically, it will tell how to display the content. First, I should be having heading, paragraph, button, form, images, and everything. And what content will be displayed? I want to display either form or either button or either images or either videos. So all that work is done by HTML. But where the content will be displayed, that will be done by CSS, because using CSS we can give lot of stylings to our page, and also we can give different position to our elements. So HTML will only tell how to display and what to display. And versions of HTML. Now as I mentioned, HTML is a markup language, and using tags we will display the content in our web page. And the work of HTML is to link multiple web pages in our website. Okay, all that is clear, but still, why we need versions inside this? Now let us understand this using a simple analogy. Here I have three images: school, then maybe this boy is going to primary school and he is having different phases in his life. Finally, he will go to secondary school. Now, when it comes to life journey, first, this boy will be starting with small ABCD, then he will move to capital ABCD, then later on, he will combine all these things. He will start with words, he will learn the grammar, combining grammar and words, he will try to make sentence. So, this will be the step by step journey of any student. And at every point, the student will be learning something new, and the student will be combining the things and making one complete sentence. Now, suppose if I try to put all the subjects to this schoolboy, maybe he is in LKG, I tell him to learn math, science, social, Hindi, whatever it is. If I tell him to learn, he will mess up. He will end up with zero result. So, in the same way, we have versions of HTML. HTML was created by Tim Berners-Lee in 1991, and in that we were having only few tags, and it was only invented to display some content in our web page. Then later we had 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is still ongoing. So versions are created to improve the features, to add the features, to update the language, and to add more accessibility. And also using these new features, we can create beautiful website which will be ranking in Google, because now we are having multiple tags. Using that, we can rank our website in Google. We can give proper SEO, that is search engine optimization. We can do lot of things using these new tags. So this is the timeline. You do not have to worry, and also you do not have to understand, but still, if you look into this or if you glance someday, then you will understand, okay, these were the versions of HTML and these were the tags introduced in HTML. But the main purpose of HTML is giving structure to our website. That's it. First, 1991, it was invented by Tim Berners-Lee, and these were the tags present inside that. Then HTML 2.0, 1995, these were the tags, and HTML 3.2, 1997. In this version, table tags were added, as well as script tag was added. Table tags are widely used now. Suppose if you are creating website, in that you want to display any table, then you can use this table tag. Then HTML 4.01 that was introduced in 1999. In that we had lot of tags. We have div, we have span, and also we had CSS tag. Then XHTML, you do not have to worry. It is related to XML syntax. If you are aware of XML syntax, then instead of writing this kind of tags, for my first name, I would write first name tag. Last name, I would be writing last name tag. So similar tags were introduced, but now it is not widely used. Then finally, this is the latest version, HTML5. So this was developed in 2008, and in this we have lot of tags and lot of new features were added. We have semantic tags. Semantic tag is basically giving the meaning to our tags. And finally, updates are still going on. New tags are getting added. New features are getting added. So as I always mention, learning never stops. So in the same way, updates also will never stop. It keeps on going and new tags will always be added. And accordingly, we have to update ourselves and we have to use that tags in our websites. But as of now, whatever tags are present, using that, I will be telling you a roadmap so that you can plan accordingly and you can create your website. If you want, you can take the screenshot, but you do not have to by heart this one. So whenever it is required, you can just go through this one or you can just glance this slide. So this is the HTML structure. Before understanding HTML structure, let us understand what are HTML tags. HTML tag is nothing but it is like a container which will be holding content. In your home also you will be having lot of containers. Inside that you put rice, you put dal, you put salt, so many things you put. Similar way, tags are like a container which will be holding the content. So this will be the opening tag, this will be the closing tag. Inside this, whatever we have, that is called as content. You can also call it as start tag or opening tag, close tag or ending tag, and this entire thing is called as element. So do not get confused with tag and element. Tags are this one. This is paragraph tag. We have heading tag, we have span tag, div tag. These are called as tags. Element is complete this one. Closing tag, opening tag, and this element. So from here it will start opening tag, content, and closing tag. This entire thing is called as element. So these are the tags in HTML. Inside that, we will display the content which will be displayed in our website. So basically, this is the structure of HTML. First, we will have doc type declaration. Keep in mind, this declaration is not an HTML tag. It is just an information to tell the browser what type of document it is. Here we have written HTML. So browser will understand it is written in HTML. And below that, we have this HTML tag, and this is the root tag of our website. Inside this HTML, we will be having other tags. So basically inside HTML, we have head tag and body tag. Inside head tag, we will have lot of meta tags, which is used to display metadata, the data which is not displayed on our website, but it is very useful for search engines. Then we have link tags, using which we can link to style sheets, we can link to JavaScript sheets and everything. And below this, we have link tag. Using this, we can link to style sheet. And also, if you want to use new font, for that also, you can use link tag and paste the website link inside this. Then we have title tag. In this title tag, title of website will be displayed. So in this Amazon website, what you can see here, by Vim, this one, this will be the title of this page. For Amazon, we will be having this one, online shopping. So using title tag, we can display the title, and also inside head tag, whatever data or whatever tags we are going to use, that will not be displayed in our main website. Basically, it is useful for linking style sheets, for search engine optimization, for rest of the things. But inside the body, whatever tags we are going to use, that will be displayed on our website or web pages. And this script tag, it is used to link JavaScript file or jQuery file related to JavaScript. So basically, this is the HTML structure. First, we have to give this doc type, then HTML. Inside HTML, we have head and body tag. Inside head, we will have meta tags, link tags, title tag, etc. And this script tag can also be placed inside header tag. Okay, you can place anywhere, but mostly suggested is before ending body. Okay, these are the tags. When it comes to tag, HTML is completely made up of tags. We have tags for everything. For headings, we have tags. For paragraphs, we have tags. For buttons, we have tags. For navbar, for header, for footer, for almost everything, we have tags in HTML. So here are the some tags which are widely used, and maybe whenever you are creating website, you will be using few of them, or you will not be using any one of them, but these are the tags which are widely used. So in tags also, we are having multiple categories. Now this is the first category, that is text formatting. Now I have given some text, I have written some paragraph, and in that paragraph, I just want to modify some text. I want to give some formatting to my text. For that kind of things, we can use the tags. We have bold, strong tag, italic, emphasized, abbreviation, mark tag, which will be highlighting the text. We have all these tags, del, ins, sub, super. Whenever you are creating website in which you have given some math formulas, in that cases, you will be using this four tags, the below which I have mentioned. But all these tags are related to formatting the text. But as I mentioned about semantic tags will be giving meaning to our tags. So here, B is bold text, strong is important text. Both tags, what it will be doing? It will be increasing the weight of the font. But here if you see strong means, I can understand, okay, this is strong tag. By looking at the website, you can tell this is something important. So instead of writing B, bold text, you can use strong. Basically, it is giving meaning to our tag. So accordingly, for text formatting, you can learn all these tags. Then we have inline elements. Inline elements are nothing but whatever content we give inside these tags, whatever content I give, it is just going to take only that space. Now in this Amazon website, you can see all these links, it is taking only the space it is required. You can see it is taking only the space it is required. It is taking only the content it is required. So these are called as inline elements. We have span, we have anchor tag, image tag, small, sub and super. So all these are inline elements. You have to learn about them. Apart from this, if you want to learn, that is your choice. Apart from these tags, if you want to learn, that is your wish. But these tags are widely used, and these tags are enough to create any website for inline elements. Then comes block level elements, and block level elements will be taking complete 100%. Even if I am having 50% of content, then also it will be taking complete 100% of the space. For this, widely used is div element. I have not mentioned, but div is widely used. We have address, article, all our heading tags are block level elements. Paragraph, list elements, all these are block level elements which will be taking complete 100% of the width. Then we have list elements. List is basically displaying the list one by one. The content will be displayed If you want to display something in numbers, then you can use ordered list. You are having some list in your website, then you can use this list elements. In the navigation elements, we have anchor tag. When I click on this anchor tag, I will be redirected to another page. We have links. As I mentioned, we can link style sheets and also we can link the fonts using this link tag. We have nav tag. Using this nav tag, we can display all the navigation elements, and we have button. Button also, whenever we click, it will perform different actions. So these are called as navigation elements, navigating to some other content. So these are the categories of tags. We have seen text, we have seen inline, block, navigation, we have seen list. Next comes form elements. Whenever you want to create any form, so these are the tags you have to learn, and you have to understand what are their features and what content they will be displaying using all these tags. Form tag is used, label, input, button, select. So inside this form also we have button. Inside this navigation also we have button. So accordingly, it will be having different use cases, but this is how it is used. So when you click on the button, it can also open a pop-up. When you click on a button, you can go to other website. When you click on the button, it performs different actions. Based on the different situation, they will come under different categories. Then we have grouping elements. Grouping elements basically means you are having a larger container. Inside that container, you have another container. Again, inside that container, you have another container. So in the same way, whenever we are using these grouping elements, first I will be having this div. Inside that div, I can have heading tag. Then I can have paragraph, button, form, input, whatever content I want, I can display. And all that content I can wrap using this grouping elements. In this entire session, I am not going to tell you how to do this. I am just telling you from where you can get started and what are the tags you have to learn. Then images and multimedia for displaying images, or if you want to display the videos, or if you want to display the audio, then these are the tags related to that. You can learn all these tags. And whenever you are learning JavaScript, then also these tags will become very useful. Then for table also, we have lot of tags. You can learn all these tags inside the table and you can build table in your website. And finally, we have semantic tags. Semantic tags are most widely used now because it was introduced in HTML5. And semantic tags are nothing but it will be giving meaning to our tags. Now article, we can understand, okay, inside this we can mention some article. Section is nothing but one section is for category 1, one section is for category 2. So using this tag only we can understand what is their purpose. And nav is for navigation. Site is if any content is displayed on site, that we can wrap inside this side tag. Then for header, we have header tag. For footer, we have footer tag. To display the main content, we have main tag. Figure, fig caption, you can see. By reading the name itself, you can tell what this tag is used. And this WBR, it is for word break. So at one particular point, if you want to break the word, then you can use this word break. Time, you can understand it is used to display the time. Summary also you can understand. Using this, we will display the summary. So these are the semantic elements. There are lots of semantic elements, but these are widely used. And using this, you can give the structure to your entire website. So these semantic elements are enough to get started with creating the structure and giving layer to your website. Then you have to understand what are attributes. Now this is how anchor tag will be displayed. Now when I click on this click here, I will be redirected to youtube.com. And this what it is called href, it is called as attribute. And it will always be given in the starting tag. And attributes are nothing but it will be giving additional information of the element. We are having multiple attributes in HTML: class attribute, ID, style, title, on click, action, method. All these are attributes. And when you start learning about tags, then only in between you will learn about attributes. You do not have to by heart any attributes. You do not have to by heart any tags. While you are practicing, if you are practicing 10 to 20 times, all these tags and attributes automatically will go into your mind. You do not have to by heart anything. So these are the two wide categories we have to learn in HTML, that is tags and attributes. Once you learn about tags, how they are used, using that, how the content will be displayed, then you are ready to get started with creating your website. Now, whatever I have shown you, is it enough to get started with HTML? The answer is yes. Whatever tags I have shown you, if you learn that one, using that tags, if you get started with creating a website, if you start using those tags, then definitely you are ready to get started with HTML. You are ready to create structure of websites. You are ready to create structure of web pages. You are ready to get into the field of web development. But still, whatever I have shown you, it is limited. Using that, you can definitely start with web development, but there are lots and lots of tags which I have not covered, and according to me, which are not widely used, but maybe in future those tags will be having higher value. Those tags will be giving additional features or something. But as of now, learning those tags and understanding attributes is more than enough. So you should always keep yourself updated. Go to official document of HTML. Every day just take 5 to 10 minutes. Start reading what are the new updates, what is the version ongoing, what are the new features getting added. So just take 5 to 10 minutes, update yourself with the information, and keep learning new tags, keep implementing in your projects. So every day, whatever you have learned, if you are comfortable with that, start learning new tags, understand new tags, how they work along with the combination of CSS. Step by step, you have to go and you have to understand. You do not have to rush up with anything. Just understand the concept, start building the structure, start building the website. But most important thing, keep yourself updated with the new features or new versions. Now, this is the widely asked question: how many hours will it take to learn HTML? Now, if you have seen YouTube or Udemy, wherever you have learned HTML previously, you would have seen learn HTML in 1 hour, learn in 2 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours. If you only want to get started with HTML, basic of HTML, you want to learn something, you can definitely learn in 5 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours. It completely depends on you, how much hours you will take. But according to me, practicing HTML is also equally important, because practice makes you perfect, practice makes permanent, and practice makes progress. So, approximately spend 30 to 35 hours. Watch video of 7 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, it's fine. Apart from that, practice yourself. Practice, give 30 to 35 hours. Take any website. Suppose take this Amazon website, just see what are the content present inside this. Start creating this image tag. Inside that, display logo. Then you have to display, you can see there is one small heading. Then I have bold text. Then I have, again I am having this logo. So just display this entire structure. Whatever I am having inside this Amazon web page, display that entire structure. You do not have to give any stylings, just display the structure. Here I have this search, and here also inside this you can see first part I'm having some content, then this drop down icon, then this input field search icon, then here I am having some data. Here I have some data. Now whenever you hover, you are getting this result, that you do not have to worry. But whatever you see from your eyes, just try to build that structure. Keep practicing HTML. Take 5 to 6 websites, build their structure. We have different rules in giving the tags as well. If you are using heading tags, we have 6 heading tags, H1 to H6. H1 is used only once so that it will be easy for search engines to tell, okay, this website is about this one. So there are different rules, understand different rules. So at least practice 30 to 35 hours. So it completely depends if you are capable enough to understand, if you are very fast in learning, if you are able to build the structures very fast, then you can take 5 to 10 hours. But still, if you want to practice more, you want to add more tags, you want to build structure in a way, so later whenever you add stylings, it should be exactly looking like Amazon, then you can give more time, you can practice lots of structures. Take Twitter website, Facebook website, Google, take YouTube website. So whatever content, whatever you see from your eyes, just make a note of that, display in tags, display in your web page. And also, this is the most important question. Can I get job only using HTML or only learning HTML? The answer is yes. You can get job, but it is very difficult to get. Now in this modern world, everybody wants to hire people who are having different skills. But only with HTML, it is very difficult to get a job. But you can still try your level best to get job only by using HTML. But along with HTML, they require CSS skills, JavaScript skills. Like if you want to go for a front end developer, you should be having front end skills. HTML, CSS, JavaScript are the main building blocks for front end development. So along with HTML, if you are having some other skills, then easily you can get the job. But only using HTML, it is difficult to get the job, but it is definitely possible. And these are some of the jobs you can get. Content management system. Suppose you have created any website using WordPress, and if you want to see the HTML structure, you want to change something, then you can go for this content management system job. SEO specialist. As I mentioned, now we have multiple semantic tags. Now in older website, maybe before 2008, websites which were created, they are not having semantic elements. For that, if you want to investigate so that their website will rank in future, you can work as a freelancer. You can tell, I will be providing the service so that whatever HTML current tags are there, semantic tags, I will be using all those tags in your HTML so that your website will rank in Google. So you can do that work. Technical support, same. If any website is having some technical issues in HTML or CSS, then you can do this job. Email developer. So whenever, if you see, if you are getting any promotion mails or any job mails, we will be having one template. For that also you can use HTML. That kind of jobs also you can get. And also quality assurance tester. All these are related to HTML. But apart from this, you should be having other skills as well. So only using HTML, definitely you can do freelancing. But if you want to go for a IT field, if you want to work in bigger project, then along with HTML, you should be having lots of skills in front end, back end or full stack. So according to your plan, acquire the skills and apply for the jobs. And best practice to learn HTML is building projects. Building projects, when I talk about building projects, not building the real world project, not building any complex applications, not building any mobile app, nothing. Just take any website, whatever content you have, just build that structure. Just see, first you have to learn the tags, how they are used, what is their purpose. Then take any website, see the website. Okay, this is the heading, you will understand. Okay, this is the paragraph. Okay, I will create the paragraph. Then this is the list. Then I have the images. Then I have the links. So you have to display all the content and you have to create the structure for that website. So practicing is very important. Even if you're not practicing HTML for a very long time and directly you have jumped to CSS and you started with CSS, then also you can learn web development. It's not like you have to spend your entire time in learning HTML. It's just like be comfortable in HTML. You should be capable enough, whatever website you see, you should be capable enough to recognize the elements. So only for that, practice HTML, create structures of website, and as the day passes, as the hours passes, you yourself will understand lot of things in HTML. I hope this video was useful to you in making a plan to learn HTML. Next session, I will be showing you complete roadmap to get started with CSS and all the questions, whatever we have learned for HTML, we will see the same questions in CSS. We will see entire thing, how to get started and where to get started and what we can do using CSS. If you learned something from this video, then you can support me. Share this video with your friends who wants to know the roadmap of HTML, and also you can comment your name and the place from where you are watching this so that I will get to know who all getting benefited from my video and in what areas I have to improve and what are the content I have to display for my audience. Thank you so much for watching this. Have a great day.